right, we're back at it. Some score updates from tonight. Academic Magnet at Woodland. The Wolverines not messing around at home. The Raptors fall big on the road, 60-60. Now in 3A, Bishop England away from Daniel Island, where they've been 5-0. They're at Timberland for the 4th straight time. They would fall to Timberland 28-6, but they will host a playoff game starting next week.
St. John's taking on Charleston Math and Science. The Chuck Math and Science hoping to set the tone for this game. Things would not go their way early. First play of the game, Islander senior Antoine Haywood into the end zone. The field goal would be good. St. John's leads early on 7-0. One bright spot here, a few plays later after that touchdown, ensuing drive, Charleston Math and Science would actually pick up a fumble after St. John's coughs it up. Charleston Math and Science, that would be their one highlight. St. John's runs it in there, and the ground and pound would be way too much for Charleston Math and Science. They win this one 48-6.
Wow. So they put it on them.
Yeah, geez. Strong start for the season for the Islanders. At one point they were undefeated, but then they went south. So, but nice to end on a high note right there.
Yeah, but one of those teams that they lost to earlier in the season, well, Oceanside Collegiate Academy, another new team that's on the spot. The Land Sharks have been winning in bunches, totally different from a season before. All right, up the road, no postseason for Oceanside. They don't have a classification just yet, but senior quarterback Sam Hartman and head coach Chad Greer.
They're in a good class.
Yeah, their Land Sharks are 7-3. Taking on Orangeburg, prep slow start for OCA, but Hartman finds his #1 target. You know his name, Gerald Shepard. It's a first down. In the red zone now, Hartman has pressure, rolls to his right, throws it back across and finds Walker Rue. First touchdown of the game there, leading 7-0. In the second now, after a long drive, they hand it to a bust. Noah Gregg stiff arms and drags a few dead bodies into the end zone for 6. The Land Sharks would just roll in this one, 44-0 to close out the season at 8-3.
First Baptist at home tonight against Northwood. Fourth quarter, First Baptist already up 52-0, and that means you're not going to see any of Michael Dukes. Big game for them early, but you're going to see John Ravenel, a little toss to the edge, almost loses it, recovers, takes it all the way in for another First Baptist touchdown. With the field goal, they go up 59-0 later. First Baptist goes to Ravenel again and does what he does best, take it all the way in for a touchdown. Maybe the sighting of a next great Hurricane running back, just maybe.
Might be
First
Dukes at 21.
First Baptist crushes Northwood 66. Nada, nothing.
Yikes. Military Magnet at Baptist Hill tonight. Baptist Hill undefeated in the region. The Bobcats in pink uniforms tonight. Not bad. First quarter, Corey Fields finds Rashad Maxwell, who lays out to make the snag there. Puts him up 7-0. Later, Fields again this time with his legs literally picking through traffic all the way to the goal line, up and over in the end zone. Baptist Hill up 20-0 at that point. They're pretty in pink. You know, we should call them the Pink Panthers right now.
Oh, man.
So Baptist Hill, you know, they make easy work of the Eagles, 54-0.
Ashley Ridge taking on James Island tonight. We head to the second half scoreless, but that would change real quick. Swamp Foxes making quick work and score within the first few seconds of that half. Senior Josh Linton runs past the defense and into the end zone. James Island unable to get it together. Turnover machines in the second half. Ashley Ridge picks one off there after a sluggish start in the Swamp. Ashley Ridge goes on to win tonight big, 41-7.
Big scores tonight. Downtown, Well Branch at Burke. Here's another one. Bulldogs trying to hold down the fort, losing big, 42-0. But would find a little life here with this option play that takes them all the way to the end zone. They cut into the lead. It's 42-6. And when you're up 42-6 or down 42-6, you have nothing to lose. Extra point here. They would kick. No, they would fake it.
Oh, what?
Fakes out the camera person there as well. Brandon Simmons, unable to add 2. He's caught right there in the backfield. Not looking good. The Bulldogs win their season. They did win 1-6, but lose this one 42-6.
And while tonight was great, at the end of the regular season, we got plenty more regular season in college football tomorrow.
Yeah, the gang's all here. Clemson and South Carolina back from their bye weeks, and then VMI week for the Citadel. And TSU, well, they have their #1 team in Monmouth coming to North Charleston. More of the Blitz on 2. Coming up next. Don't go anywhere.